Ooh.
And I don't think I've told you guys, but like whenever there's a review group meeting, we don't ever have to post it on the
We
group
don't have
thing.
to post it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know, because I was like thinking, do we want to like, or I'm totally good if you guys want to go over all of it, but if it like takes us a long time and it's like been an hour, is okay if we like stop
Yeah,
the
if
group
it takes
meeting
longer
and then
than
work on it like tomorrow too?
good.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just because, like.
Oh my gosh. It is 45 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what, because it's like the review. So I was like, if it starts taking a long time, we can stop the group meeting and then
Did you guys look
work
at
on it.
beforehand?
Huh?
Did you guys look at it
I guess-
beforehand?
I think I did 18 of the questions.
Okay.
I don't know about like some of them. I wasn't
I think
sure on.
when I was looking at it, like the first part of it is like naming all of the
Yeah,
this tested
those
it.
are
And
like the ones that I wasn't sure on. Those
I
confused
know
me.
those are the ones that I don't know very well. And then the other
Yeah.
ones that if you determine what cell you use, it's pretty simple. But I'm trying to figure that out. So anyway,
Yeah.
just go into the thing then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Number one is true. So for number two, since it's like more than one, like it's more than like two samples, isn't that like an ANOVA?
Here, wait. Let me look.
Or
This
maybe
thing's being
I'm
weird.
like wrong. Or maybe not. I don't know. Number two.
I think for that one, I wasn't sure. I put the new
I-
one that we did. The
The
chi-squared test.
okay. That
I'm
could
not
be
sure
it.
if that's because I think there's like the way I thought it was saying it is like there's
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like there's all
like
the
different
different levels.
categories of education and then like
And then
another like the
States.
column of United States and Korea.
Okay. I see where you're going with that.
So I wasn't sure, but
I don't know. I was like really skimming through some of these because I don't really know these hypotheses.
yeah.
So should we go with that then? Do we get 2 attempts on this, right?
Or do you want
I
us to
have
wait
to
until
like. No, you guys can start because this is probably gonna be a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
We get 2 attempts, on this, right? So
What would you say?
we get 2 attempts on this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with chi-squared.
For the which one?
The squared for the second one.
Okay. I think for 3, put test of 2 proportions. I don't know.
Not either.
The chi-test. Is that an Excel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the two proportions one?
There's the 1 proportion, 2 proportions, and then the chi-square.
I just don't see the chi-squared on my Excel.
You might have to open up a different one. Like
Oh, for chi it's over.
I'm trying to. It's called.
The categorical data
It's
analysis hat.
yeah. It has 1 proportion, 2 proportion, and the chi-square.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting the 1 proportion, 2 proportion stuff.
What?
I'm just getting 1 proportion, 2 proportion, and the last one says version.
So you're not even,
Oh.
you don't have the chi-square one? That's odd.
Is it called the categorical data analysis?
Underscore hat?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really?
It says. Yeah, you guys can go ahead. I'm gonna look for it.
Oh.
I think I'll be able to find it soon.
That's really weird.
Okay.
Oh, I see
It should be like in the.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
You got it? Okay.
For number 4,
So you think it's a proportions number 3?
I put test of 2 proportions. So I was just thinking we're like finding the percentage in each. I think that's what it would be, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, these are the ones that I have trouble with. I don't.
I'm like, I think it would be. And
Each
then,
question she asks with these, like she does them every time, and I don't
yeah.
know. They look so different. Okay, well, we can come back to
Yeah.
that. A survey
Figured, yeah.
number 4. Oh, okay.
Number 4, I put test of 1 proportion, but
Me too.
sorry.
That one seemed pretty straightforward.
And then for 5, I'm pretty sure it's paired samples test. Because they're using like the same students are doing both things, and that's usually what happens in the paired sample.
As if you use the same people.
think.
But doing different things.
Yeah. Or I just remember like on another one, it's like when it had something about like workers working, and they did it 2 different ways, and it was a paired samples one.
Okay.
So I was thinking this one. Hopefully it's paired samples.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6. I can't remember what I did for that. Thinking.
Oh, this one, I was not sure. I put paired samples confidence interval, but I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put pairs. I figured like if I get them wrong, hopefully I'll guess right on the next time. Oh, I don't know.
We can come back to these too. Like as long as we get the other ones right. Like if these
Yeah,
are double, if we can come back.
that sounds good.
Okay.
So number 7. Would this be independent samples or would it be confidence interval?
I think I have confidence interval of 2 proportions. Let me read it again though.
No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's either the independent or the confidence interval. I didn't know which one.
Yeah.
I think it's because it says confidence interval, but I don't.
Oh yeah.
For number 8.
Number 8. This one I put confidence interval of 1 proportion, but I kind of guessed.
That's what I was thinking, but I just don't know this very well.
Because it confused me when it said like construct like the true amount. I don't know.
Well,
Oh,
and
you know what that is.
you're talking about you're just basically counting which ones are like measuring the filling in each of the Oreos. It's not like you're like doing it
Yeah.
against each other.
And I was thinking with this one is you're comparing it to what the hypothesis null test would be, which is if they're just supposed to have twice the amount of filling, then you know that amount, and then you're comparing it to what you get.
Yeah.
I think it's
So
I think it's
proportion
identical
for
for
one.
one proportion.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Number 9. I think it's the second one.
There's this one. Oh yeah, the type 1 error.
I think so.
I think so too. Okay. And for 10,
The
isn't it the third? Is it the third one?
I thought it was the last one, but maybe not.
I think it's the third one.
Third one.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay, number 11. That was the one that we got wrong on like all the ones that we thought it was.
oh really?
Do you think it's the first one? That I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing.
I always think it's like the last one.
I always do, but we got that wrong a couple times, I think.
But so it's saying we are 95% confident that the true mean is between. I like want to say the last one, but then I'm like, it could just be wrong.
We did that for one of the quizzes.
We did?
Remember that we got it wrong. And I did.
Wow.
Maybe it was just a glitch, but I don't know.
The dagger between. Maybe it's the first one. I think it's the first one or the last one.
So like you could do one and I could do the other.
Sounds good. I'll click the last one.
Okay, I'll do the first one.
I'll do the third one.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 12. Is that when you're just like solving for x? Like you take 0.3 times or like 100.
Mm,
I don't
let
remember
me
how to do
see.
these. Like I swear I
That's
looked
what.
and I was like super blank.
Yeah. So like I have the text review just like on my phone right now. So when I did that, I got A, which is 30.
Okay, yeah, that's what I have.
Right. And
What did you
then
get?
30 for number 12.
for 12, I got 0.046.
12 is 30. 12 is the mean of the distribution, right?
Oh, I mean 13.
13. And how did you solve for that again?
So I did it wrong the first time, but then I found like if we don't know what the mean population is, we just do the square root of p times 1 minus p over n, all in the square root. And then I got one of the answers, 0.046.
Okay. Sounds good. The probability that your random sample of 100 adults will have a proportion less than that.
For this one, I got 0.138.
How did you do that?
I did 0.25 minus 0.30 over a square root of 0.3, and then 1 minus 0.3 over 100. So like I did the 0.25 minus from the last one, 0.3. I think. Hopefully.
Can you repeat the answer for 14?
0.138.
Okay.
So you took 0.25 minus 0.3 divided by the square root of what?
Of 0.3 times 1 minus 0.3 over 100. like over the standard deviation of question, the last question.
Okay.
And then, oh, 14, it's gonna ask like in the review the margin of error. So, let's
I
see.
got 0.016. I don't know if you guys got it.
You got what?
I got 0.016, but I don't
How'd
know.
you do that?
I took this and I plugged it into the two proportions.
Oh yeah, that's what I did to get the confidence interval.
Yeah, so then
I
you
still-
take the, did you get 0.029 and then negative 0.003?
Mhm.
Okay, then you would take that and then minus, like find the difference and then divide it by
Oh.
2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I got, so.
That sounds good. So is the lower bound? Right. Is the lower bound negative 0.003?
Mhm.
0.003. 0.029. It's just the first one. I think.
Did you get 0.016
For which one?
for the margin of error? I just, maybe you moved on, I don't know. I just wanted to make sure.
I got that
Oh.
too.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, are you guys on 18?
I am on.
Yeah.
18.
It's the first one, right?
That's what I got.
And then
Yep.
19 got 1.458.
That's what I got.
I think I just plugged it into the Excel sheet.
And the p-value is 0.145.
0.145. Yeah. That's what I got.
Hey, look at that.
Hey.
We're close.
Oh yeah, I got that.
I got the last one for 21.
I don't know if I. No, I failed to reject. Yeah. That's what I got too.
Okay. I plugged the next one into the chi-square. I don't know if I'm right, but I just wanted
You
to.
are right.
Oh yeah, that should be right to plug that one.
Okay. What did you guys get for, well, if you once you plug it in, tell me what you get.
Here. I'll go plug it in. Like this week and saw that we had an exam to take.
Wait, do we have an exam due when?
I think it's like Tuesday or Wednesday.
No.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow.
I know.
Uh-huh.
I
It's like
know.
right before Thanksgiving.
I know. I was so frustrated.
That was my thoughts. I wasn't expecting it either because it felt like it wasn't that long ago when we had the last
No,
one.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was pretty recent.
Yeah.
I was like, can't we do this the week that we get back?
That's not cool.
I mean, I'm actually kind of swamped that week, but whatever. Did you guys plug it in?
Almost.
Yes. I got a 6.579 test.
Yeah, me too.
For the test score, 6.579.
Yeah.
I got 2.
And the p-value, I got 0.087.
Yep.
0.087.
Yeah. For 24, I got the p-value is greater than 0.05.
Yep. I got that too.
Or not. So we say yes because it's greater than?
We say no because it's greater than. It says, should you
I was
reject?
like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
So no, the p value is greater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got the last one for 25.
Yep. That's what I was thinking too.
Okay. 26. I thought this was a one proportion one, so let me know what you guys think.
Is it? Did you re thinking it's a one proportion?
I thought so because
Think so
I
too.
don't know, but what I was thinking was the 50 is the x and the 200 is the n, and the null hypothesis was the 0.20. But I don't know. Let me know
That
if you think
sounds.
different.
The one proportion when we're comparing it to something that already gives us, right?
Yeah. Comparing it to the two proportions.
So do we
What type
just
of
plug
test
it
is
in?
it? Is it
I
greater
think
than
so.
or less than?
I think it's greater than because they want to know like you graduated from one of the top. I don't know. I don't think it matters until the next couple questions down, but I don't know. Because when I changed it, the lower bound and upper bound didn't change.
So 50 of these outperformed. Oh yeah, so I think it's greater than.
The confidence intervals didn't change when I changed the type of test.
So did you get 190 and then 0.310?
0.190 for the lower bound,
Mhm.
and then the 0.310, yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't really know how to do 28. Maybe it's just because I didn't understand it. But
28. Designing the study. So I think there should be an equation to find margin of error.
okay.
Let's see if it's on.
when I look at it, I see the formula for margin of error is m equals z star times the square root of p times 1 minus p divided by n.
Okay.
I found. We're looking for the sample size. So it says if we solve this equation for n, then you would have n equals z star over m squared, and then times p times 1 minus p.
The z times.
I'm looking in lesson 17.
Okay.
So if you go to lesson 17,
Equation
and then
when
go
you
under
solve
3 sample size calculations.
for it. So is it gonna be like the
Formula, yeah.
an equation times z and then over m?
Yeah, the z over m squared, right? And then p times 1 minus p.
Okay.
And the margin of error would be 0.02.
And then we use 0.2 for p.
Yeah.
And then this is 200. Oh wait, we're looking at the sample size.
I got 1536.64, if I did it right.
Oh wait, what's the z score? Is that 1 point? I can't remember what it is for 95%.
I think it's 1.6.
1.96.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so 1.96 and then divided by 0.02, and then I got 98, and then I squared that, and I got 96.04. And then I multiplied that answer by the 0.2 times the 1 minus 0.2.
I got 1536.
0.64.
Mm-hmm.
So are we rounding up
Plus-
then or no?
Yeah.
Round.
It says one of the options is 1537. So
Okay. Hey, look, we're getting pretty far.
it's actually
Okay. And then this one I think is the second to last one, number 29.
so it's asking perform better.
Right?
So
So it would be greater than because you're trying to perform better.
The last one.
so is
I
it
think the second to last one.
The second to last one is what I thought.
why wouldn't
Out of
it be the second one?
the second
Or
to last
it's
one.
greater.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only reason. I got the first one for 30, but maybe I'm wrong.
That looks right.
Yes.
Here.
So do we use
If you keep the same stuff for your Excel thing and you just use the greater than, I think that's
it's
where
the
you get.
same question? Okay.
Yeah, you're just using the greater than test, I think,
Okay.
to get your answer.
Change this. So is the so is it 1.768?
And that's what I got, yeah.
Okay.
10.
And then 0.039 is what I got for 32.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the first one for 32.
Yeah.
Okay. We're on a roll. And this is where I wasn't sure.
So
Which one would we put this blue scores into? Is it like one of the old ones that we used to use?
mm, better match. Mm, 0 sample 100. One proportion again.
Do we have to use anything from the blue scores like sheet? We might not, but I just didn't know.
I'm gonna click on it.
Like
See.
it's only got one column of information.
So is that just how? So do we find? I don't know.
I don't know either. So we know that the random sample is 100. 100 sentences. How would it be in one of the proportion tests? Because
I don't think it would work in that one then.
I think it would work in like one of these sample tests. Probably the one sample t-test, right? Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. And where they are. Hmm.
Do you think so, Aaron?
Let's see.
Sorry, what did you guys end up doing for 34?
We're trying to figure it out. We
Would it be?
were talking about the one sample t-test because there's only one set of like information.
Oh yeah. I say we try it in there and see if we get one of the answers that's on
Okay.
the thing.
So the confidence interval would be 0.95. What would be the null hypothesis? Does that matter?
Right.
I mean, I guess with the confidence interval, I guess maybe it doesn't matter right now, but wait a minute. When?
Okay. So I just got plugged in. Found.
Did you plug it in?
Yeah, I just got it in. So did you get 0.245 as the lower bound?
I didn't know you did.
Or wait, what is the null hypothesis? Do we have to add that in?
I don't think that matters with the confidence interval, but when I put it in, I got 0.282 for the lower bound. Maybe I'm just wrong.
I'm gonna try putting it in again because my laptop must be. I know what I did. Okay.
I think I know the answer.
Did you get 0.282?
That's what I got. What were you saying, Aaron?
I think I know the answer to the question. So I found the mean of all of the samples. Now I just need to multiply that number by. I'll be back with an answer in just a second.
To this question, to 34?
Mm-hmm.
Or which one? Oh. Degree of freedom. Yeah. 99.
Alright, I think I got the answer. I got a confidence interval 0.201 for the lower bound.
0.201.
How did you do that?
So it says that I went into Excel and I calculated the mean of all of the sample of the 100 samples,
Mm-hmm.
and then I multiplied that. Oh, then I turned that into X, so I could put it into the one proportion.
The mean, did you get 0.288?
I got 0.288.
Okay.
Yep.
Because like in the
So I put in
Because in the one sample
79 for X.
we did the same thing. We plugged it in, and
And
that's what the mean was, and then the
was
confidence.
0.288.
Well, I guess if you put it in, if you think that's right, you could put it in, and we can put this in and see which one turns out.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
that
did you
sounds
guys
good.
calculate yours?
How did
In the, like, we opened the Blue Scores Excel sheet and then plugged in that information into the one sample t-test.
and then it just came up? Like it had the mean and it had the confidence interval and everything.
I feel like the statistics score on this one's weird.
Yeah.
It's like negative 3,683.
I know. What the heck?
I'm like,
Oh, so in the next, in number 36, it gives us the, if you feel right about that, Aaron, then you can put it in, but I'm just going to keep it answer, so.
you just get 99 for
Well, you have to plug
36.
in the null hypothesis, which is 0.295. You see?
What?
And for number 36, it says the null hypothesis is, isn't that what that is? The null hypothesis is 0.295.
The degrees of
Yeah,
freedom
like-
is the sample size minus.
The degree
Yeah, it says calculate the
of
degrees of freedom.
freedom.
Yes, and so in the one sample t-test, you have to change the null hypothesis and the type of test.
Oh, so
You see what I'm saying?
the null hypothesis is, what was the null hypothesis?
It's right
But I
above
think that
number
the-
36. If I'm looking at it right, I could be totally wrong, but I think that's what that is. It says like the null hypothesis is equal to 0.295 against the alternative, which is not equal to 0.295. So then you have to put that into the Excel sheet, and that t-score significantly dropped. But the degrees of freedom
t-score.
stayed to the
Yeah. It's a lot more sense for the t-score.
yeah, seriously. Negative
Negative
2.3.
803. Okay.
And the p-value 0.006. Okay.
One right here. And the next one is Q 0.006.
Yeah. And then 39, since that's less than, then you have sufficient evidence to say that it's different, right? For the first one.
Or what is it? The trimming. Yeah, I think it's the first one because we're rejecting the null hypothesis, right?
Now we have to do the AM, PM stuff again. Since it wants the differences, do we put that in what kind of test? A paired sample because it wants the differences?
He said he was done. People are high is when they're minusing the difference in the two. That's what it was.
So I plugged it into the paired sample because it says the differences, but
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
looking at.
For
Yeah.
the confidence interval, I don't know if you have plugged it in yet, but I got 8.728 pounds.
Confidence interval, you got 8.728.
Yeah, and then the upper
Got 2.
is 10.455.
4, 5.
Right? And the test statistic is 22.446.
455.
Oh yeah, 10.455 for the upper bound, and then the T-score,
Statistic.
I got 22.446.
Wait, so for just equal to 0 and not equal to,
I don't know.
or it's just
I have no idea. I'm looking back now. Let's see.
is it
So taller than. So
T
does that mean that it has to be a greater than
teacher are taller?
in the morning? So do we have to change that? So greater than.
Let's see. The first one, morning. I don't know if that.
It doesn't tell us like what the
I'm
hypothesis.
just trying to think.
But the T-score and
Greater
the degrees of freedom and the test statistic, all of that doesn't change. The p-value is the one that changes, but I have no idea what it would be.
on this wasn't changed.
I don't think so. That's like I don't know what the null
Oh,
hypothesis
yeah.
is. That's the one thing I don't know.
We just keep it at 0 because if they're equal to, then there's
Yeah.
going to be no difference between them. So for the T score, do you get 22.446?
Yeah. And degrees of freedom, I got 40. So I guess for the piece value, we could put 0. Because it's like negative 24. Like, so you'd have to do like a billion zeros.
Yeah.
I hope I'm right. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
don't.
Sounds good.
Based on
The last question.
is there enough evidence? Because it's 0, that would be
So
less, right? So we reject.
it's less than, right? Reject the null?
I guess if we're doing that.
Yeah. I guess we can see.
Do we want to go back to those first ones or no?
Nah. Say, or I guess we can. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now that we've
sure.
done other problems, we can check them to see if
And like if we want to, we could have like
we did.
Like if we're not sure about a lot of them, then like one person
could
could
guess.
submit and then we could see what ones are wrong and then another person
Oh, yeah.
could try our next best guess and then because then we'd still
Do you want me to?
because then we'd each still have like another chance to do it once we've all given like does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like if we give our best guess and then someone submit it, then we give our next best guess and then the next person submits it, then we have at least like 3 more tries rather than all of us submitting it right now.
Do you want me to submit it?
Have you already answered all of the questions? I thought
Like,
there was a couple that we skipped over.
So
Okay.
the
One
first
was like 7 or 6 or something.
I think I put down, yeah. Did it. Let's see. How we did.
So are we confident in, are we like okay with what we
That-
have for these ones? Are we ready to somebody submit or?
I feel like it's just my laptop screen slow. Okay. Let's see. Oh, 40 out of 43.
40 out of 40.
Yeah, so I got 93%.
Okay. What ones did we miss?
So that we missed were I think they're the top ones. I'm like scrolling up. Okay, so one that we missed in 12.
So did we get all the upper ones right? Like all of the test ones?
Sorry, I was like scrolling. Two. And then let me scroll to the top. Yeah, I think we got all the ones that I submitted for the top ones.
Let me just check and make sure.
So like for question 2,
Mhm.
it's
Okay.
the squared test.
Okay.
And then question 3,
Test of two
two
proportions.
proportions. Yeah.
Okay.
Or test of one proportion.
Okay.
And 5 is paired samples.
Okay.
Question 6 was
Paired samples.
T confidence.
Did you say paired samples? Okay. Sometimes your thing breaks up, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What was 7?
And question, it was the confidence. So the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the ones we missed are 8, 11, and 12.
Okay, so 8 is wrong.
What'd you get for
And
6?
for 8, confidence interval for one proportion. So that one's wrong.
For number 8, though. He asked number 6.
Oh, for number 6, it was paired samples T confidence interval. One.
I need to get a charger. I'll be right back.
And what was number 8?
8, I got wrong. I put confidence interval for one proportion, and that one's wrong. So, yeah. Maybe it's one sample. I don't know.
Okay.
Did you guys talk
We were
about 8
together.
yet?
A little bit.
8,
I think it's
confidence for one. No, that one's wrong. I think it could be the second one. Or actually, I don't know.
Good question.
I think it's either the Z confidence or the T confidence.
Because I'm just thinking, because
Sample.
what?
Because it would just be the one sample. Should we go with T? But maybe I don't know. What's the difference?
I
They're the
think
same.
it's because it's comparing it to the true mean
That it would be T.
double. So I think it's T,
The one sample, yeah.
but we can have one person.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the one that we got wrong. What was 9? So we got those right except for
Oh yeah. So 9 is the probability of the type 1 error.
right. What else did we get wrong?
Oh, question 11.
Question 11. Okay. So
And I put the last one. So the last one is wrong.
okay. I don't think it would be the second one.
I was way behind. I think 8. Are you guys still talking about 8?
We said maybe the one sample t-test.
Okay, that's what I think as well. Actually, I think it's Z confidence.
Really?
Yeah. Because I thought the T was when we didn't know.
Because I'm just thinking.
The true proportion.
Yeah. Because I think. I don't know if that's like implying. Because it's saying it's supposed to have twice the filling. So are we comparing it to that? Knowing that it's supposed to be twice?
Why is that? So
I was thinking the T. I don't know. I can't remember what the T and Z. I just remember that T is the one that we've been doing.
well, one of us can try it, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
we'll
It's
so should we try?
So we're done with 8. What other questions did you get wrong, Julie?
We're looking at 11 we got wrong.
And she put the last one. I don't think it's the second one, but I don't remember actually. I think it's either the first one or the third one. But what?
So weird. I'm gonna look at it again.
I feel like it's the first one because we're talking about the sample means. We're not talking about like
just all the data. Yeah, I would guess the first one.
That's my next guess, but like I said, like it could be wrong. But I'm glad we only missed like 3.
I know. That makes it really nice. And the next 12.
12 is what we missed.
This makes it confusing.
That makes it real confusing. What do you? What? Oh, because isn't it like P?
I'll see, cause like in the textbook.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it 0.30? Or the options are 70, 0.70, and 0.30.
Would it be that? I don't know. Because isn't the mean like X or something?
The mean. So I think
Isn't that what I don't even.
the mean was P with the arrow over it.
So you're saying you think it would be the 0.30?
I just know. I don't know.
Very good question.
Test this job. It might 0. I don't know. You know, on question 11 in the text. 70.
So it gave us options for that, what you're saying? So we got 30, 70, 0.70, or what do you think it would be?
0.3. I think it's just 0.3. the mean, and this one is just what it gives us.
I think that's right.
I don't know how you get.
I don't know either, but
For all that we missed.
okay, so we're saying for 8, we're saying it's the one sample T confidence, and for number 11, we're saying it's the first one.
Yeah.
For number 12, we're saying it's. Should I submit it?
Yeah.
Aaron, are you still with us?
Yeah. I actually disagree with you on the 11th one. I think it's the second one.
You think
Let's-
it's
But
Cindy?
you can try it, and then I'll try this one if it's wrong.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll put whatever. I'm Cindy.
Okay.
And then you can go from there. Okay, I missed one. Okay, 11 is also wrong.
So
it's not-
for
It's not the last. So would it be the third one or the second one? Is that what you were talking about
wait,
for number 11?
so it's not the second. It's going to be the first or the third one.
No, for question 11, I put the first one, and that one's wrong.
So it's not the last
Oh.
one or the first one.
So it's not the first or the last. It's either the second or the third.
8 was right. 8 was the one sample.
Yeah, let me look real fast. Yeah, the one sample.
8 was the first one. Okay. The Z or the T?
The T. One
Okay.
sample T is the right one.
3 zeros, right?
0.3. Yeah, for number 12.
Sorry, for 10, was it the third one?
10 was the
10.
third one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to submit it this time with 11 as the second one.
Okay.
Also, could we go back to, there's one of them where I entered disparate questions. You guys remember that one?
What did you say?
Which one?
Where like I entered in different numbers. I think it was.
Oh, the confidence interval. Was it?
It was one of the last,
Um,
right?
For question 16, did you put negative 0.003? I can't remember which
Yeah.
one. What's the different one?
Wasn't it the
Okay.
last one?
That one.
The
It was
34
one where it
and
was
35.
the 100 sample size, and they gave us the.
Yeah, I'm scrolling.
Was it number 34 and 35?
Yeah.
So
What did you get for 34?
I got 0.282,
Okay. And 35.
0.293.
Okay. And 99 for 36. Negative 0.11037.
No,
Oh, wait, 37.
I got negative 2.803.
And then 38 is 0.006.
0.006. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna submit it then.
Okay.
See what happens. At 97.
So it's the third one? Are you kidding me? After all that time.
Question 11.
Question 11, right? That's the one. Is that the one you missed?
I'm looking right now. I actually missed question 12. I got question 11 right. I think I just missed
Oh,
type
So
number
11
12.
was the second one.
Yeah, no, it was
it
the
was
yeah, it was the
0.30.
second one.
Okay, number 11 was the second one.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
All right, 'cause I only missed that one.
Okay. Plug in all of
Did you
these
get
ones.
that, Julie?
Get one. 95% of all 95%.
Well, that sucks. So close. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So, and 12 is 0.30, right? Okay. Cool.
0.30. Dang it, I put 30.
That's what we did the first time and it was wrong. So dumb. So dumb.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, man.
I'm always like scared to retype these in because every time I do that, I always type one in wrong.
I know, me too.
And I'm like, well, I just went through all that work.
I always have to double check it. But... Well, are you guys good to go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's plug them in. Cool.
If you guys
Good
have
luck
any
on the
questions,
test.
though, before
Yeah.
the test, we can talk about it because that might help.
Yeah, that would really help.
Okay.
Cool.
You guys planning on taking it? I think, is it open till Wednesday?
So I'm just gonna take it tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna
Let
transfer.
me see. I'm gonna check it out if it's.
Is it open? I think it's open.
It's open until the 22nd, which is Wednesday.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I think it's Wednesday,
Yeah,
right? Today's the
Wednesday.
20th.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll
Cool.
probably be asking questions, so. Okay, well, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
You too.
Talk to you
Night.
later.
Bye. See ya.